Hi everyone, this is our soul trip with my friends and this day one.
Good morning, everyone. Currently, just checked out. Just left Banpo. This is the neighborhood. And now I'm going to leave my luggage at the locker. Then I'll go to church. Since it's this week Sunday. Happy Sir, everyone.
I left the luggage at the station's locker and then exchanged some cash. I had breakfast at McDonald's, then attended the 9 a.m. Easter Sunday Mass, and then there's festival happening outside. Then we took taxi from the cathedral.
Ulan kahapon. Balak din namin yung dati kasi
After 30 minutes, we arrived at Enhypen River Park, where the spring walk is being held. It is a scenic walking challenge along Han River. This is our welcome kit, and then we had warm up before the walk. There are different batches, and then we had ours at 11:30. I'm very excited for this experience, and I don't know if we will survive because 12 kilometers is really a long walk. And we were able to pass through a lot of different scenic views in Han River and also different parks along this river. And we passed by a lot of cherry blossoms along the way.
4 kilometers. 8 more to go. And it's 12:30.
We also went through the bridge and then we passed by this park which is called Doh Park. Then we went down to this park through the stairs and we saw a lot of people having picnics since it's Sunday. That was the path we went through earlier and that was Sonyu-do Park. Refreshments at 6 kilometers, and this is a public workout area which is common in Korea. We're now walking across going back to Nanji Park, and that was YG Entertainment. Then going down the stairs, now we reach 8 kilometers. This was the park that me, Jen, and Dom walked in 2022. These kids are training for baseball. So many pretty flowers, and then I was shocked to see a lot of fishes here and turtles.
After 3 hours and 12 kilometers. Yay! Finish! We made it! Proud moment.
The very pretty finishers medal, and we're given snacks again. Here are the finishers goodies, and then we joined some games.
Hi!
We went to just 25 for our late lunch, and then we ate it at the park. At 4:30, I took taxi to Yongsan for Enhypen Jay's birthday cafe happy. First stop is Moonlight. So here you just have to buy their set so you could get the free cup and then some freebies. Next is the Lulu. Here I was given a card or stamp that I need to complete to get a gift. So next is Kidmon, which is part of that stamp, and I was just like alone here when I arrived. And they have a capsule for a surprise gift and then a lot of Jay's handsome posters. And the next is Black Tram, which is next to Hive building. So you also have to order here their set to get some freebies, and then there are a lot of Jay's posters as well. So this is like a BTS cafe because it's filled with BTS stuff and photos and other merch, and they also have BTS sets. So if you're a BTS fan, drop by here as well. And then the fifth stop is Cafe Dama, and I was able to complete the stamp and was given a freebie, which is so handsome. I love it, and I shared it with some other J fans though. And I stayed here for quite some time, took some photos, asked for the toilet because it's so yeah. And then I saw some DK also posters outside. And then I took the bus going to Banpo Han River Park. So this is in Somset, if you're familiar. And then this bridge right here is the Banpo Bridge. So it's sunset, so beautiful. I was waiting for my friend Nari. She's there. She's looking for me. And then we went across and then had picnic while watching the Banpo Bridge Moonlight Rainbow Show, which is happening daily as long as there's no rain. Just check the schedule in advance. And then she bought some food, chicken, and we had it here as well. And then I took the subway going back to the station. So this is the route in Queen of Tears. And then I took out the bags and then walked to our Airbnb where my friends and me will be staying for the rest of our stay here in Seoul. So that's day one. And this is day two. Wherein I rented Soul Bike and this is my route. I'm going to Yonsei University. And yes, I have to pass by the major roads and it's some uphill roads as well. Yes. I really love riding bicycle in South Korea. I've done this a couple of times in Seoul and one time in Gapado in Jeju. It's very easy to rent one, so you just need some app and then you use your credit card or some cards to pay. You can easily find one to rent as long as they're still available, and mostly there are a lot in stations, then you can also return there as well. Arrive here in Yonsei University, I just park it outside and lock it so the rent will stop. I was kind of confused at first where to go because it's my first time here, and then I was just like walking along, and then I found the cafeteria where I'm heading to, look for their menu, and ended up buying ramen. Yes, it's another day, another ramen. This looks delicious though. So the cafeteria has other food also that you can buy. You can use card to pay. You can also get free side dish. After lunch, I went to check the famous filming location. Yes, this one you can see it in True Beauty and other K-dramas. After checking Yonsei, so I went to the subway station because I need to go somewhere. My next stop. Let's go. From the station, I was walking going to the hostel we stayed in 2017, which is Hostel Korea, and that was my first visit in South Korea. Then I went to Idea Cafe to work. It's just nearby. And then we passed by the strawberry. We bought one pack. And then I bought climate cards so I can save. And then we went to the subway station going back to Hongdae. And then we dropped by Olive Young because there's a pop-up store for Dermatory, which is Kyungsoo's endorsement product. So yeah, we have to check this one out. We checked the store and then joined some games and won some prizes. Took photos at the photo zone and also find this nose and was able to win this signed pads from Kyungsoo. These are all what I got from Dermatory. And then what's Hongdae without busking, of course. So I was waiting for my friend and then I was watching this for a few minutes. Then we had unlimited samgyupsal with this very delicious food and it's a must try. It's just in Hongdae as well. And we had ice cream on our way back to the Airbnb. Day three is a full rainy day in Seoul or probably in South Korea. We were supposedly going to Gyeongbokgung and rent a hanbok, but it's closed and also it's been raining, so it's not a good idea to wear hanbok during this time. So we just went back to the station where we found this LED presentation, and then we went outside going near to Gwanghwamun gate since we're going to the restaurant, which is this one, the Moonlight, which we waited 1 hour to have seat and to try the North Korean chicken dish, which is really, really delicious. Then we went back to the Airbnb, but I dropped by Shopin to buy some slippers. And then we went out again and saw some J ads in the station. Then we arrived at Daewha Station, the closest station to Goyang Stadium, where the Coldplay concert is happening. We took the subway, then the bus going back to Hongdae, and then dropped by to eat our late dinner, which is gukbap, very delicious. And then we went back to the Airbnb. The next day, we checked out, and then we went to the Seoul station where we're taking KDX, going to our next destination, which is Busan, my fave city. That's all. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video.